Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Remedy. Today we have a really fun, quick episode. I'm Rachel.
I am Peyton, and before we get started, if you like holistic content, health content, you're new into, diving into your health, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you can get notified anytime that we post a new episode.
Yes. So we have a fun episode for you guys today. We are just going to review and just talk about a couple of our favorite products, staples that we use and love all the time. We do link a lot of these products in our Amazon storefront and other places, so just let us know if there's something that you're interested in. But we'll just dive right in. So one of my favorite brands in general is Primally Pure, and they make a blue tansy deodorant, which I absolutely love. There's multiple scents. This one I have used for, I think it's tallow-based deodorant. I have used this one for easily over a year, maybe two. I have tried several natural deodorants and I do not find that any of them work exceptionally well. This is one that I can put on confidently in the morning before I leave and go the whole day. I can do a workout, I can do whatever I need, and it stays. The ingredients are also phenomenal, and Primally Pure's products are just in general elite.
Wait, is there like a scent to this?
Yeah.
I wanna smell it.
It's really awesome.
Have been on there. Oh my gosh. That is great. It's like very clean.
It's very clean.
It's like
very
a clean
fresh
rainforest I'm getting. Like clean rain. I like that.
It's really nice. So Blue Tansy, highly recommend. And then one of my other products from them that I always usually have on hand is their dry shampoo. So dry shampoo in the aerosols is just not really ideal for your scalp and your hair health, or you in general. So this is just a much better alternative. There is organic cocoa powder, arrowroot powder, and a lot of other really clean ingredients. It also kind of has like a nice little smell and easy little applicator. Go ahead and give it like a little squirt.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's fun.
No,
kind of nice.
Yeah,
it's really
light
nice.
Smell.
Very light, but
I love that. I like the little poof.
I know.
That's a great applicator.
Fun. Yeah. So,
okay.
Moving on.
Love that. So one of my favorite products, which I know you use as well, is the Armra Colostrum. And this, I've noticed a difference visibly in my skin, my hair. I don't know, I think I also take a lot of vitamins, so it's hard to say that this does it all, but I do think that there's a contributing factor. My hair growth is insane. I have little tiny baby hairs and it just sprouting out. So
I do too.
Yeah. And I feel like it is this is the one product that I've changed and started using daily. What I do is actually just throw this in a smoothie. So you can mix it in coffee, you can throw it in a smoothie, you can just put it in normal water. So I've been loving this. It's just a white powder, and I use 2 scoops daily, but it's great. They also have an iced Arctic chai in little to-go packets. And so when I'm traveling, it's harder for me to mix in a smoothie because I'm not making my own smoothie. So I bring those and just mix it in water. So it's like a nice little mocktail at night, but highly recommend this. If you especially women that are struggling with PCOS, struggling with hormones, having, not great skin and things like that, I feel like colostrum is very beneficial for a lot of things, but especially that.
Yeah, it contains a lot of, so basically what it does is it helps support your immune barrier, and it is a superfood supplement. So this thing has tons, and it very much supports your gut microbiome, is what I mean to say. And this is the unflavored version, but I have tried personally blood orange. I think I've tried watermelon. I've tried a few of their other flavors. So if unflavored isn't really your thing, you can definitely get a nice little flavor to mix in as well.
It's a bit of a splurge. I think this is $110. So there is a price tag on it, but also it does last a good amount of time.
It's a very small scooper, very little,
very
so you don't
small.
need much.
So I think it's worth it because it's just one of those things that you have to, you can't just buy colostrum and it not be high quality because you're not going to get the benefits. So you just want to make sure wherever you're getting colostrum from, even if it's not Armra, that it is a quality brand.
Yep. We've also, I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard great things about Cowboy Colostrum as well. So that's another one that I think is cool. And then here you can toss me these guys. So another favorite brand that I have, and I've been using them for years. They just did a really cute little rebrand. So anything that I've posted previously that doesn't look like this, I apologize. This is Sun and Moo. They make a really incredible beef tallow. I've used a lot of their different ones. This one is the age reverse just because all of the other ones that I wanted were out of stock when they had a sale. But I have used the healer, the simple one. There's so many different kinds that they created just for kind of different purposes, but all just whipped grass-fed beef tallow. So you kind of just like take it in. It looks sort of like this. You just kind of rub it wherever. I use it for everything. Even if like I'm injured or something, it's got like a really nice consistency. It doesn't feel like oily, and it's very hydrating, especially right now in the winter. I noticed like a huge difference. If you've never tried beef tallow before, I promise it really doesn't even, it doesn't smell weird. No, it doesn't really have a smell. So like everyone hears beef tallow and they immediately reject.
Yeah. So I will say my beef tallow smells a little beefy, but it like came straight from a farm. Yeah. But it's a little beefier, so it's nice when it doesn't have a beefy smell.
This one is whipped, so it's not super, it's a greasy, very smooth consistency, which I really like because I've tried a few different ones, and this one I've been using for probably almost 2 years at this point. And then they recently also made a vitamin C serum, very high quality. Also, their containers are also glass, so you're not, this isn't packaged in plastic, which I really like. And vitamin C, Peyton was educating me on vitamin C the other day, and she said, you really have to be careful the types of vitamin C serums that you actually buy, because a lot of them do not actually contain the right amount of vitamin C, or it's like almost like a bottom tier ingredient. Yeah. So you want to be careful and make sure that you're buying a really good one. But this one's phenomenal, and I highly recommend. I've noticed a big difference in my skin.
And then next we have Truvani. We absolutely love Truvani. This is one of their protein bars, the only bar. And this is the chocolate chip cookie dough, and it's so good. And I love that the ingredients, so it has 7 ingredients in it. It has almonds, cashews, dates, chocolate, maple syrup, vanilla, and sea salt. And I think it's really hard, like when you're going to the store to find a protein bar or just like any type of quick snack that doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it. Yeah. That are clean. So this is something so easy to grab. They have it at Whole Foods too now. So I noticed that it's great to actually grab it. They taste so good too.
These are gluten-free as well, which is a win for me because I usually kind of dodge protein bars because they're usually not gluten-free.
Yeah, actually I don't think this is a protein bar. It's actually just like a bar, but let's see how much protein it actually has in it. 5 grams, so it's like not horrible, but
it's a good on-the-go snack to have.
Yeah, but also just like it's clean ingredients, so we love Truvani for that. And then one of my faves is the Truvani protein, which we both use, but I have tried so many proteins that are like clean and that they don't taste good. They taste chalky, and that is my thing that is so icky, is the protein that just clunks up and it has like a chalky flavor. This one blends so well. I use it in my smoothies every day, and it has organic pea protein, organic vanilla powder, organic pumpkin seed, organic monk fruit, and chia seeds in it. So it's actually not whey protein, which is great because then it is gluten-free, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so since it's not whey, it's gluten-free, but it's really great, and I use it in so much. And
you can put these, which is another great thing. A lot of people just reference smoothies, which is a great way to use protein powder, but I will put it in yogurt. I'm also dairy-free, so I kind of have to be careful, but I'll find alternatives and put them in there. I'll also put them in overnight oats. I've made protein powder cookies. I've also made like protein powder bars. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. And if you kind of prep those, maybe like over the weekend or something, you kind of just have like an easy thing to grab and take with you out the door, which kind of keeps you from buying maybe a lesser like a lower quality option when you're in a pinch.
I'm also just now seeing this. They have a little recipe on the back for protein cookie dough, which I have all the ingredients, so I will be making later. But 1 scoop of protein, yogurt, and favorite nut butter. Mix it in a bowl, and that sounds so good.
So sounds tasty. But okay, this, guys, is my favorite thing. Okay, my Loom box. This was an investment but you can use HSA and FSA funds to buy this. So this is a red light therapy device. They give you in a nice little box. And what I love about this is it has two different forms of light, one that penetrates into your deep tissue, and then the other one that is just a red light. I use this first thing in the morning. I use this to kind of like heal me if I have a sore throat, if I work out or I go for a walk or I move. I just moved this past weekend, so if I do that, then I'm sore. I just kind of shine it on the area that I need for 12 minutes and then it times out. Or I just use the red light option as well and shine that on my eyes first thing in the morning, because the last thing I want to do is turn on the big light. So while I'm kind of washing my face, getting myself together first thing in the morning while it's still dark, I'll go ahead and put this on to kind of kickstart my day. But I use this in the morning, I use this at night. My fiance has started asking for it, which is fun. Like, if he's sore, if he has a problem, he's like, hey,
that's how you know it works.
Can I use that real quick? And I'm like, yes, you absolutely may. But like I said, this was an investment. It does come with a little set of goggles for your eyes. I just don't stare directly at it. I don't wear the goggles. And then they also have a little handle if that is something that you would like. Comes with a little charger, super easy to use. It's just an incredible healing tool. I use it alongside homeopathic remedies if I'm sick. I shine this, ahead of my period or just like throughout the month in that region, just to kind of make sure that I'm like lessening the inflammation that I'm experiencing. It's a great tool just to have in your wellness arsenal, but I will say I did buy this on sale. They usually have a few big sales a few times a year. I got this thing, I think, like almost 50% off. So that's definitely keep your eye out for this. This is a very well-tested form of therapy and form of kind of like pain relief and control. You can use it for your skin as a skincare device. You can use it for pain relief. It can be also like kind of a substitute for Tylenol or Advil. So highly recommend, because I don't take those anymore, so I need options.
Okay, and then another one of my products that I use daily is creatine. There are so many benefits, like well done studies of how creatine can benefit the brain and just prevent degeneration of the brain. So it can be preventative with a lot of things. It's also great for just like burning fat during a workout. So building muscle, like there is a lot of benefits to creatine. It helps you focus. It does a lot with the brain, but also just overall in your body. So I always just throw this in my smoothie in the morning. You can mix it up in water too. It's like a very light powder and it has no flavor. This is 100% creatine. So I use the Naked Creatine brand, and this is on Amazon. I think this is like probably like $20 to $30, but it lasts a long time because the scoop is really tiny, and I feel like I've barely made, I have made a dent, but it's like that's gonna last me like another month or 2 months. So highly recommend this. I think that like I have seen a difference with like staying focused. I see a difference when I'm working out. That I have like more muscle that is like easier to carve out when you're taking creatine. Like if you're trying to lose weight and carve muscle, it can be a hard challenge to like surpass just like losing weight but also build the muscle. So this is great for that.
Alrighty, other thing, tampons, you guys. We need to switch all of your products. I know that you guys are brand loyal. I used to be a Playtex sport girly. Everyone I feel like has a tampon brand that they just have been using for their entire lives. Those brands do not actually need to disclose what's in their tampons. So you want to look for 100% organic cotton in your tampons. Honey Pot is sold in stores, which is very important, right? I feel like some of the holdup for some people is that their tampon brands, they're worried that the natural version, they have to only order it online. That is not true. There are so many options in store these days. So, go past your box that you usually buy and go ahead and take a look. There's so many different options, but I personally like the Honey Pot brand. They make, panty liners, pads, you name it. This is the 50-50 box, so half is super, half is regular. They have a few different colors. It's nice. And I personally have really enjoyed these guys. And it's a BPA-free applicator, so that's a win as well.
I think it's interesting that a lot of people don't spend a whole lot of time like thinking about that. They think it's okay to just use other types of tampons, but also if you are putting a toxic tampon inside of you, it goes straight into your bloodstream. Like that is more dangerous than just like eat it. If you're gonna eat healthy, be careful what you're putting in your vagina.
That too, it's very, very important. And the other thing too is I've noticed my cramps are better. Much better than they used to be. Not to be fair, I've made a lot of different changes that have helped that. But when I first switched to non-toxic tampons, 100% organic cotton, I saw an immediate return on that change because I could not understand why my periods were so painful. And, you know, I can always kind of tell if maybe there's been a change or I've done something off that month where I've been more stressed than normal. I can kind of see that manifests itself in a painful period. But in general, I had made so many improvements, but I could still not get a hold on the cramps. They were so bad. And then I switched to organic cotton. And when I tell you, that made the world a difference for me. And I've heard a number of different women say the same exact thing. You know, the same. Please change your tampons if you haven't already. Very, very important. Yeah. But do yourself and your cycle a favor. Finally, last thing for me, homeopathic medicine. I use this brand for a lot of different things. It's Boreon. They make this, which I certainly could not pronounce if I tried, but it does help with flu-like symptoms. So if I am sick, I have body aches, fever, chills, fatigue, anything like that, they come in these really cute little capsules. So what you would do is you would pop out a little capsule like this, and it dissolves under your tongue, and you just take those every few hours when you're sick. These do work. These are not just in your brain. They use your body's natural healing processes to help you get better faster. And a lot of times mainstream medicine is loaded with so many different products, chemicals, dye. I've noticed, I've started flipping over the dye. There's a lot of red dye 40 in medicine. Yeah, I actually started buying like dye-free medicine. Like I don't take acetaminophen often, but I do want to have one on hand, especially as I'm trying to convince other people to kind of make better choices where needed. But if it's absolutely essential, I have a dye-free version on hand. Genexa makes a great option. But this brand, we have this absolutely linked on our Amazon storefront as well as the tampons. And they make a ton of different ones. If you have a baby, they make teething remedies. If you have a cold, they make one called Cold Calm. There's a throat calm. If you name it, they make a homeopathic remedy for it. So highly recommend.
Okay, last one, guys. This is so simple, but we love a gua sha. This is just so easy, but it is like the facial massage tool. So basically what you would do is just like press down, like when you're doing your neck. It is, first of all, it feels great. It's like a great massage, but it helps drain it's like lymphatic drainage. So especially when I wake up and I'm feeling congested, like this helps. And I always do the back of like my neck and just like push down. I probably like total, I do it for like 5 minutes, and I do my face, so like rubbing upward, I do my cheekbones, and then just like pushing everything out. And so it's like my blood is circulating, and I really do feel less congestion. And I think during like spring, fall, when my allergies are the worst, it really helps with that because I just feel congested. So I highly recommend this. I've also seen a difference in my face. Yeah. Like extremely less puffiness. And if I do one side of my face and don't do the other, like my other side looks different.
You got me hooked on this. She had me ordering a gua sha. Now I use it, particularly if I have like, I'm not the best at using it every day, I will say, but if I have an event or somewhere that I'm going, or I have to get ready for something very early in the morning, you know, everyone's always a little prettier if they get ready a little later because your face has time to like depuff from just like being horizontal all night. But if I have somewhere where I have to be and I have to get ready and it's early in the morning, I will absolutely use that. It's such a cool tool.
It makes such a difference. And, you know, not only for the way that you'll look after you use it, I feel like you look snatched, but also you will feel better. Like your lymphatic drainage, if you deal with sinuses, things like that.
I haven't thought to use it really for allergies. Like I gave it thought to the lymphatic drainage piece of it, but the allergies, that kind of makes sense.
But those are all the things that we all have approved, that we've tested, tried and true. Just some things like products that we know that we can't live without. And yeah, like Rachel said, they're linked in our Amazon storefront. If you have any questions about these products, or maybe you have a product that you want a crunchy swap for, let us know in the comments. Feel free to message us on Instagram at Sunday Remedy.
Yeah.
And we're happy to answer and help you find a fun alternative. And if it's something that we don't know, you know, we don't have an option, we'll find it. And yeah.
We love to read the ingredient labels. My fiance always tells me that I ruin all of his snacks, but it's okay because I replace them with new ones. So
yeah, as long as we can find something better that you'll enjoy more, it's fine.
It's totally fine. So we will see you next time.
See you next Sunday.